Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kade Plays Armored Core, and today I'm going to sell my legs. 'Cause that's a thing normal people say. But I'm gonna buy more legs, so it's alright. We're gonna buy the LN 1001B. These are really good midweight legs. Defensively solid, whilst still being relatively quick and mobile. So we're having a good time there. So the AC currently looks, well, like it's missing some legs, but now it's got some legs. There you go. He's a chonky boy. He's a very chonky boy. But he's a handsome boy. And that's what matters, right? Next thing I'm looking at is maybe replace the arms, then look for better back weapons. As far as assembly goes, we've got weight points. We've got like almost 800 weight and as much energy as we can possibly take. So I could definitely stand to run some energy weapons on this guy. That is interesting. Or we can go for some optional parts as well, because there are some very, very useful ones. The energy defense screen definitely strikes me as one of them. Now we got terrorist pursuit. I want to say I remember this being quite tricky, but I'm going to go with it. This is a mission from the Isaac City Guard. An advance of 0 credits. Upon success, 23,000. Just now, several muscle tracers thought to be terrorists appeared in an urban district. Indiscriminately, they attacked the surrounding buildings and fled. Guards rushing to the scene cornered one terrorist in a nearby parking garage, but the garage has only one large entrance, so it's not easy to get to him. The rest of the gang is still fleeing, and we cannot spare any more men. Go to the scene as soon as possible and cooperate in destroying the terrorist. Several civilian vehicles remain in the garage. Damages to the vehicles will be deducted from your pay. Sorry, but we've got budget problems too. Good luck. Theater of Operations. Isaac City Parking Garage. Enemy forces. 1 muscle tracer. Conditions for success. Destroy the enemy MT. Now this can be tricky and is kind of a pain in the dick, because this guy is swift. But I think we can do this. So what we're going to do is engage in an activity commonly known as getting after it, and we're going to go carve up a terrorist with machine guns.
System engaged.
Because that's what we do for fun. All right, hombre. So a good tactic I found for this mission is if you kind of stick to these, like in the like tunnel segments, he'll kind of like he'll maneuver to get a shot on you, and then kind of puts himself pretty statically in your firing line, and then every set amount of damage you do to him, he ends up going further down. See, because you know he's gonna like come out because he wants to shoot at me to try and protect himself, and when he does, you catch him in like little loops. I'm just gonna wait until he backs it up. Come on, man. Nope, he's gone down another level. Wow, he blew up some cars. What a douche. You know I'm gonna get charged for that, right? That's coming out of my bill.
This is the guard. The bottom floors are phone use only. Get it over with before he gets there. We're counting on you.
Alright. Drill him up. Drill him up. So I don't know if it's damage that makes him go down another level, or if it's... I blew that car up. Alright, that one was me. Okay. I'll pay for that one, but I'm not paying for the other ones. He did those himself. But yeah, come on, man. Show yourself. There you are. Die! Die! Terrorist! Is he gonna go down another one? Come back, you. Next. You can actually catch him in these tunnels sometimes if you're real quick, but I can't maneuver that accurately that fast. Not quite. Just die already, dude. Die. Is that a guard muscle tracer? There, got him. Got him, got him, got him.
This floor is for chrome use only. Get out quickly as soon as you're finished with your job.
Okay, dude.
Battle over. Combat system disengaged.
Fucking rude or what, eh? These chrome guys, I tell you. Did make a good chunk of cash off of that one, though. And ended up spending 1,400 credits replacing some cars that somebody else blew up. This is a fucking travesty. I'm gonna forward that bill to terrorists. I'll have them pay it. Terrorists pay bills if you send them to them, right? I'm gonna invoice the terrorists. That's what I'm gonna do, for damages. And they goddamn better pay up. Oh, guard freight train. That's a tricky one. I'm gonna do destroy fuel depot. Murakumo Millennium wants to pay me 2,100 credit. 21,000. My bad. Wow. Zeros. 21,000 credits. We want to perform a secret survey of a chemical dye company research lab located in the East region. We have heard many troubling rumors about a certain company's research. From the information that we've gathered so far, this seems to be Chrome's doing. Your mission is a diversionary action in support of the survey team entering the lab. Attack the fuel depot adjacent to the lab and blow up all of the fuel tanks inside. The survey team plans to enter the lab during the commotion. You must escape from the depot after blowing up all the tanks. If discovered by the guards, you'll have trouble. There is probably a large number of tanks in the fuel depot. Be careful to avoid damage from the explosions. Theater of Operations, Chemical Dye Lab Fuel Depot. Enemy forces unknown. Conditions for success: destroy all tanks and escape. Accept and launch. So this is actually not as... It sounds like it's... I always felt like when they're saying, like, if you get discovered, there's going to be trouble, made it sound like it was almost going to be like a stealth element to the mission. There's not. What there is ceiling mounted turrets.
Malfunction.
That's gonna blow up.
Failure. Enemy jamming confirmed.
Alright, so you can manually gun these turrets down. That's a good start. That's better continuation. Alright, that blows that one up. And what's jamming my lock is these little helicopters. Like these little, like, censored nubs. I'm gonna missile this guy. No, I can't lock on. Damn it. Why don't you die? Okay, you do. That's great. I need to destroy that one. Can I get a better angle here? Am I hitting him? I don't think I'm hitting him. Get killed by my gun. So the precision aiming mechanics are not great. Manual aim, like, you learn how much you love your lock on when you don't have it. Those explosion graphics are just textured spheres that look fantastic. Come on, snipe it out. There it is. How did that one not blow that one up? That's bullshit. Alright. Snipe these guys out. Well, hey, bud. Thanks for presenting yourself to me.
Lock-on function restored.
Lock-on function restored. Wonderful. Let's launch some missiles into some turrets. Or just, like, launch them into some beams because we're terrible. I need better missiles. I really do. But I do get a lot of them, so... That alarm... I know I've talked up the soundtrack of this game and it sounds like irony because that alarm is going. Wow, that's those are tough little dudes. Like 3 missiles each, but those missiles don't do too much damage. Alright, more fuel tanks. I cannot aim worth a good goddamn. There you go, that's good. I'm a good distraction, or at least I'm an effective distraction. Totally feels like I should be able to get through that gap. But physics, like old game physics. I mean, there's definitely something to be said for going back over older games sometimes. And like, I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm not. This game is a lot of fun, but a lot of what I enjoy about it is that it's nostalgia from when I was a kid, and this was the only, this is the only game I had, and my dad bought it for me, and I was like super happy, and it was super fun for me, and I just had a really good time playing it. So there's a lot of like positive, there's a lot of positive memories that I have attached to this game. And like my dad helping me do like color schemes and stuff. I'll always remember that. And then of course there's the fact that this leads into a love of Armored Core that spreads like throughout console generations. I mean, on the PS2 you had Armored Core 2 and 3 and all of the like sub games from there. And then on the PS3 and the 360 you had Armored Core 4, Armored Core 4 Answer, and 5, and Judgment Day, and the PSP had Formula Front, which was like weirdly fun. Even though it was essentially like Angry Robot Championship Manager. But I thought it was a really interesting idea. And, then I watched a lot of like mecha anime and got really into it. And just sort of like big stompy Japanese robots became a huge love of mine. And very like personally important to me.
All targets destroyed.
Hell yeah. Became very personally important to me.
Go back now.
Can do. And it all started here. It all started with this, with like little like 5 or 6 year old me playing Armored Core 1
reinforcements found
for like months. Like, I very easily say months. I'm hitting boxes. The old strafe and drill. Gets him every time. That was some pretty swift maneuvering.
Battle over. Combat system disengaged.
She's done. But yeah, and so it's very this is a very important game with a lot of like really like deep in my heart fond memories. And informed a lot of like how my tastes developed going forward. We got some mail about Chemical Dyne from R. There are many things about the Chemical Dyne Corporation that make it hard for one to say that it is a good company with a good reputation. Although it has achieved a solid position as a biochemical manufacturer, the rumors of dangerous experiments and chemicals refuse to be quelled. Refuse? Garbage? That's a sentence. In addition, it is a known fact that Chrome has been a major factor in their development through the joint venture relationships. I'll be in touch. Love it. Love it. What missions have we got left now? Because I think it ultimately comes down to, we got guard freight train. I think I have to do guard freight train. That is very difficult though. Prototype MT test, however, is not. And this one's from Chrome. Come participate in a combat test against a new weapon currently under development. Anyone is okay as long as they can fight. We want combat data for the current prototype. Your opponent, Chaos, is a completely automated robot, and the location is inside our lab. No need to be timid, give it all you've got. However, you get paid only if you win. No slacking off, this may not be much of a challenge to you Ravens, but you can make a fast buck. Think of it as an easy job. Theater of Operations, Chrome Weapons Lab. Enemy forces, Chaos 0.8. Conditions for success, destroy Chaos. So, I think we're like definitely... I'll move around in my chair for a second. We're definitely getting the idea that almost every one of these companies
your fight is completely automated.
is shady.
There's no need to be timid.
Everybody's up to something. Give it all you got.
Combat system engaged.
Combat system is engaged. We're going to give it all we got, boys. He is a swift little bish. What's he firing there? Like a pulse cannon? Get hosed. So if you keep him at the got him at the right range, so that when he was on the ground and when he was in the sky,
Battle over.
at a
Combat
certain range, he's
system
always in my
disengaged.
targeting reticle, and then just hosed him down with bullets. So many bullets. That was highly profitable for us. And that's a good thing, because we're going to need the money. Oh, we're going to need the money. Because if Guard Freight Train is the next thing, then that's going to be a situation. But what we're going to do is get some better missiles. So we're going to go to back weapons. We're going to buy... So this is the missile set that we've got already. And that's the same thing, but it fires doubles. That's the same thing, but it fires like big clustery spreads. And I get 10 shots out of it. 6 missiles doing... This attack power 830 damage a time. Like, that gets expensive, but it is very good. Pod that fires single missiles. Like that right there. Standard lock attack power 1560 at 24 missiles is pretty strong as an offering. There's also mines and like indirect fire missiles. So attack power 830, and then, you know, so rockets, there's a shoulder mounted rifle. Yeah, shoulder mounted chain gun, like a kind of a shoulder mounted shotgun, grenade launcher, pulse cannon, plasma cannon. Like lot of options for like what to equip, and then there's all like the additional radar packages and stuff like that. Oh, and then there are these double missiles. Fires 2 missiles with 1 lock-on, 60 ammo. I almost want to do it. If I sell my existing missiles, what do I make? I think that makes me enough. And then we buy... Yeah! 1120 and I get 60 double shots. That is outstanding. So now we're gonna make a very meaty looking boy. It puts us way overweight though. Alright, maybe not with that. Maybe I will, I thought I had enough weight capacity to do it, but apparently I do not. So I might look at that in between the episode. We'll get back to it. But for now, I think I've gone long enough. Heralded by the sound of I have been Kade, this has been Armored Core. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.